Hey, construction cronies! What's good, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. You know the drill. Hit that like button for me. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have any questions during the live here, don't be shy. Just ask. There's no such thing as a dumb question here. And if you're watching the replay, same thing, man. Just leave me a comment, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I do know I've been really, I'm sorry, man. I'm usually really good with comments. I know I have been neglecting them. Yeah, I really do apologize. I just been in like a weird headspace, a lot of weird stuff going on with the job here and like the next job, trying to like just delays with the permits and like it's just stuff. I'm worried that it's one of the one's gonna fall through. I'm just like, oh man, we should be working on both of these jobs right now, but there's just, like I said, with this job here, this is a big job, but there's serious financing problems, and we're really struggling to get it finished. And like I said, I've been here since October and trying to help get this project done because I truly believe in the project. I love the concept, I love the design, and I've been involved since like last February, even during like the planning and design stages, right? So I want to see it through, and it's just been like really hard. Okay, so it's been hard on me and hard on like lots on the owner, and it's been hard on but we've been getting there done. So it's pretty amazing. So minus like a couple of really shitty trades, we're working through it. On the next job, we're definitely have much better. We replaced those shitty trades with better trades, and it's been tough. It's been really challenging. So, yeah. Anyways, update time, guys. So hope you guys are doing well and making money and all that good stuff. But yeah, I don't know if you remember, this was the big wall there I framed. It's 26 feet high, kind of free floating. It goes in front of those columns, right? And I had made those braces that go straight up. They're really funky, but no, it's cool, right? So I was looking through pictures from when we actually first got in here and the building was empty to now, and I'm like, wow, man, we've done a lot of work. So this is we're still waiting on some final design things for this pony wall here, but that's for like a place it's called Basketball 360. That's another thing where like there's a financing issue with that now. I was like, holy cow, man, that should already be in here and operating. But I'm going through here doing touch-ups today because we're not like, it's literally just like a free-floating, like almost open concept here. You have to, so I just routed it across the steel and just touched it up with you can see where the blue is. Hey Bill, what's happening, my man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How you been, man? Right on, man. Right on, dude. And so yeah, we want to get this painted and kind of this side closed up, but there was lots of repairs like in the corners, like for baseboards, like you got like, I know they're like 4 inches or whatever, but it's like you still need to have smoother bottoms on the joints and in your corners, right? Otherwise you're gonna have like bumps in your, and the corners aren't gonna be tight, this and that, blah blah blah. Working your butt off. Good for you, man. Right on, dude. So with this taper here, we just had to come in and like sand all the bottoms nice and flat, had them touch up in the corners type thing. I'm going around just trying to catch as many deficiencies like this blown plug here. Like you can see when you blow a plug, it could get messy, right? That's a big patch. So we want to catch as much of this as we can before primer even, right? Because after when paint's on, it's just much harder to sand and all that stuff, right? But you can kind of get to see what I'm doing. So what have you been working on, Bill? Right, like even there, like that, without busting out that drywall, you're gonna have issues. It's probably gonna show through the paint, and then the plates aren't gonna fit right. So you need to cut those you need to cut these out. Okay, you can't just coat it. Yeah. See, like this has to get busted out, right? Like you can't just coat over that. You have to take the paper off and scrape it down so that it gets flat. This as it is, it's going to be a bump, and your cover plates, they're not going to be flat, right? So this is not acceptable. This has to be cut out and then touched up again. So yeah, don't try to hide stuff like that. I was seeing tons of that throughout this. Like at the top, you can see some big bust outs, right? Like the drywall was just kind of a little rough, you know. So I had to bust a bunch of places out to make them flat, because the bump will always show, right? Like you can see two big ones right there, right? Those are broken tops, right? And like yeah, and that's gonna take multiple. That's I mixed like a fast set in with the yellow mud for this for my touch ups. So, but it's still like I gotta go in there again. I gotta let it dry, sand it, and then coat it again before it's acceptable. You know, because yeah, when the drywall's busted out and it's floppy, just break it out, cut it out, man. Like don't try to hide that shit. It just causes some problems down the road, right? So let's see if I can find one to kind of give you another example. I've been through all here, but this is like, hey, Jelly Duck, my man, what's happening, brother? Oh, hey, that's a good reminder. I got to go over to Twitch here after this stream, man. Make sure I got to hit you with my Prime sub this month. How you been, Jelly? How's Kuwait, man? But yeah, you can kind of see like there's still a little rough some spots, you know. But I always like my corners when I tape, guys. Like I go super tight. Like I just go down with my trowel. Like I make sure this is all like perfect right down, just for like if it's even a wood baseboard, like you need to have a nice flat, you know, or it's going to come off the wall. It's not going to be perfect, right? Like that, I would never ever leave my job like even like that, right? It would be perfect. I always go and just go boop boop, right? Make sure it's beautifully sanded, and then I just go boop boop, and then I use corner flushers, right, for all my corners. So after 2 coats in the corner, it's typically done. And then, like I said, I'll just take my 4-inch or whatever, just, you know, put a nice corners all the way straight down, right? And that's just so the baseboards are beautiful, right? Like you can see every single corner in here is ugly, right? Let's see. Doing good. I'm at the shopping mall. Hey, right on, brother. Good. Right on, man. Yeah, just me. I've just been really stressed out lately, guys. Like I was trying to say at the beginning of the stream, like I don't know. We're delays on the other job, and like I said, with the financing issues on this one, it's been a rough go. It's been rough. But you see how nasty that is, right? Like that's not acceptable either. Like I would never leave it like that ever. And you can see the line in here. That's not acceptable. You guys have seen my work, right? I've never ever left a job like that. Still have to tape inside there, but yeah, you guys have seen hundreds of my jobs. You know, my clean all the way down, right? And I always touch up the bottoms, like, you know, I never leave my bottoms looking like that, right? Like look at this corner, like it's nasty, right? There's so many touch-ups. Like what good is the bulges there, right? When you got to put trim on, right? It's no good, right? And then if it's painted, it's so hard to sand off and scrape off, right? But before they painted this wall here, Nico, I had him go around and sand all the bottoms flat. So that's how it's supposed to be done, right? You can't just paint over these bulges, otherwise it's just going to create problems. Like it's hard to sand, and when you're trying to put baseboard on, it's really screwy, right? But no, it looks good. Looks good. The white, we have this side here kind of primed, and it's looking really nice. You know, like nice and slick, right? I've taken off all the braces that were along the top, and so that's cleaned up. This guy, I don't know if you've seen the end here, how I've tied it all in over here. You can kind of get to see now how this is going to work. This bulkhead, this side was built wrong, but I didn't want to tear all of, like, this was already built, but I tore it down because it wasn't right, because it's supposed to look like that, and it all looked like this. So this is out 1'6", but and that's where it's supposed to be, but it's too wide. It's so weird. It's only supposed to be 1'6" wide. So this would have been a like 18 inches by 18 inches, right? So it was just built wrong, but we decided to leave it in the back here. So I'm building personally the one along the front. Well, Nico, obviously, he's built the pretzels for me, and you can kind of see I've put backing in there for the lighting, right? I will just corner bead in here, and then you can see when they jump the gun, like, the tile is already on, so, like, it's stupid, right? Like, they should wait until it's all done, and then, you know, like, I just hate when this is a recreation center, my man. This is the big rec center still. But you can now see how different it is, right? So I have the channel for the lighting that goes all the way in there. There will be lights going in there, right? So it's going to be really cool, right? So that looks awesome. Looks super. It's really good, really nice and straight. There was some major deficiencies in here for the paint, but I'm not going to go in there. I don't have a light, but you can see the plumbers, they have finally fixed all their leaks, but there's still patching to do. This is the mechanical room, patches in here. It's so funny, their leaks were in the walls, because we have all of this open, right? This whole thing open for, like, where all the urinals are, and of course the leaks were in this service area. So funny. And like this plumber also put in the wrong heater. It was supposed to be a gas one. He put an electric one in. I don't know if you guys seen this big wall here now is almost ready for paint. Where sprinkler guys are starting next week, so that's great, because sprinkler guys will start next week, and we'll be able to get, like, these bathrooms finalized and stuff like that. We're gonna build the counter straight down now, instead of using just a floating, because, like, their holes are all the way down to the bottom. It's just, this is so silly. Like, I don't, just some really, I don't know, silly stuff going on in here. But like I said, these countertops are just temporary, I suppose. And then you can kind of see this guy, the plumber also missed 13 floor drains. The floor drain in the women's bathroom here is so it's not even done, tied in, like, so stupid, right? So that has to be patched and fixed. Yeah, and these are the wrong toilets as well. So these are like a one-piece manual flush toilet. They're supposed to be a two-piece automatic flush toilets, but again, plumber cheaping and buying the wrong stuff, cheap stuff. It's just, I can't believe the owner lets this guy get away with so much stuff. We've asked another plumber to come, but he's like, no way, I'm finishing that guy's job. But we still gotta finish. Like, that's the same where this is where the lockers go in there. This is like the whole shower area in here, right? And, like, how stupid is this plumber, right? There's a drain there, but where's the drain here? Right? There's supposed to be a drain here. There isn't. There's supposed to be drains on the front of every shower. There's not. There's a bunch of deficiencies. Like, look at the corners. Like, I would never paint that. Like, that is unacceptable. There's just too many deficiencies. You see it in the taping and stuff. Like, I would never paint it at the top, bottom, everywhere. Like, you have to get those finished before you paint. And I don't care if this was any other job and you painted it, that means you accepted it. Now it's your problem to fix, right? But you can kind of see, like, all these deficiencies. Like, this is from, like, the tile guy running his grout, not cleaning it off. Like, that is not a finished product. That is not an acceptable product. You can see the tiles coming off the wall. So it's just been one thing after another with this freaking job, you know. So, but now we need a caulking guy to come in and just caulk everything. And we'll put baseboards on, and, like, the rubber base and stuff. The men's side, like, oh man, Oh man, this is just crazy, right? But the tile guy also didn't cut his tile back, and it was sticking past the wall, right? And it's just like, guy, what the hell are you doing, you know? But there's a certain theme. Everything that's gone wrong with this job, there's a certain cultural trait, you know, that has caused all our problems, if you know what I mean. It's awful. Hey, Steffi, what's happening, man? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, we're just running touch-ups and stuff. The flooring guy was supposed to start on this side today, but he was sick or something. I don't know. But the leaks in here are finally dry. This is the big locker area. I need to put shoring in here. I'm gonna put like shoring posts and some aluma beams in here, so I go up top, and I have to plywood the top of this. So for the sprinklers, and then for the sprinkler guys, right? But the lighting looks amazing. It's like perfectly placed. The ductwork is perfect. So these are electrician and HVAC. Like, look at this. Look at this, man. Like, this is just like the tiling guys, the plumbers, the flooring. I'm just not overly impressed with. But everything else is pretty good. Tapers have been a bit of an issue with drywall, but this just like piecework subtrays, just having to keep on them, right? But man. But yeah, man, that's good. I'm good. Right on, dude. But yeah, you can kind of see now how the rounds are looking much better. Like I said, we got rid of that one tape and crew, got another one in. They were doing pretty good. Just they're rough around the edges on literally the edges, like the tops and the bottoms, you know, like in the corners and in the joints or whatnot. But it's coming along. That's nicely done. That's a nicely done corner there. Kind of get the overall scope here, how it's going. So I'm going to do all the finished detail work, of course, because it's got to be perfect, right? But yeah, man, I'm glad I added all those columns. They're actually going to work out perfect. Really stabilized the build, and then we'll have benches in between them. And then obviously I'll once I install all the windows, or the Tuff-Vac, right, the polycarbonate sheets for the glass, you know, or whatever. Oh yeah, 100% Jelly. No, awesome. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you, buddy. Take care, brother. You can kind of see here, this is like a feature. So this wall comes out, and then it goes on a bit of an angle this way, right? So I think it looks cool. I think it turned out really awesome. Got all our columns are framed in. We'll be able to finish that, you know, as we drywall now. Another round there, boom. This is like, we're gonna have to build something across the top, right across the top here. Got some ideas for that actually. It's gonna look really cool, but we do need to close that off. There's gonna be some stuff on the front as well. We're going up another 8 feet around the front, and then there's a ceiling that comes out there. And then on the other side, there's 2 shops going in. So I'm going to build it's structurally in front of this. It goes out to that column. There's and then a rounded door on the one side, and then rounded on the other. And then there'll be a second story, and we'll be going up another 12 feet to tie in the front offices. So that'll be cool. This back wall turned out really nice, actually. Hold on here. But yeah, it actually turned out really nicely done. So like I was saying, that's the main offices area. There'll be a pickleball superstore on one side, a wellness center on the other, and it literally comes out to that column there. And then, yeah, I'll be putting a second story going up 12 feet to tie into the high stuff. It's going to be awesome. We're looking into maybe adding structural so that we can put like a weight gym up on above there with glass around it, looking over the whole place. That'll be awesome. So, hey, right on. I appreciate that, Flets. Right on, man. That's awesome, dude. We're coming along. Like I was saying, it's tough when like we seriously have serious financing issues, like the bank pulled out right at the beginning, and then this guy only had a couple mil, and he's been trying to fund it. Like, oh man, it's been really, really tough, but making it happen. We're making it happen, guys. And then you can kind of see here, right? This will be going up another 8 feet. This is like a feature. It's gonna be wood paneling, all millwork with a big R, like that's Ray's Athletics. So there'll be their R on that. And then the ceiling that comes out here, and then it chips out here across for reception right there. And then there's like another, like a pro shop that's going in here. And then of course the restaurant here. Gonna be awesome. So yeah, I got the steel coming to finish the ceiling works, and the bulkheads coming. We're still trying to find a tenant to move in for the restaurant, but like this is a big space, and once it's all open, we get everything, I'm sure there'll be people jumping at this opportunity to come in here. Like, yeah, it's a nice big space. So I mean, if I was a restaurant person, I would definitely, you know, come in here. I grew up in the restaurant business, but and that's exactly why I don't want to run restaurants, because they're a lot of work, and it's just, no, I don't want to have anything to do with restaurant stuff. They asked if I wanted to be a partner and put a restaurant in here, and I'm like, nope, no thanks. No thanks, been there, done that, no thanks. And then of course our front vestibule, the glazing guy, holy shit, man, I keep forgetting, but the glazing guy, it's been months, I think, and I still don't have a price on the glazing. Like, oh man, people are so funny. I don't understand it, right? But you can kind of see we got this front bulkhead finished, tied in, and once we get sprinklers in here, we can finish it off, right? But yeah, we'll need sprinklers here, sprinklers along in the front in the restaurant there, sprinklers in the front offices, back offices, and then the big job, the sprinklers in the bathrooms. So yeah, you kind of see my boneyard over here. Lots of steel still, but I can't put any of it up yet because I need to wait for sprinklers. But yeah, so that's where we're at, guys. That's where we're at. So I just thought I'd jump on, give you guys an update. You guys know I just always like picking shit apart, and you know, I don't mean nothing by it. I just want, like, I wish we could always do better. We could always do better, even me, you know. So that's why I'm just highly critical. And lots of people don't like working with me because of that, but it is what it is. But anyways, you guys take care, and it was good to see you all. If you don't mind, hit that like button for me on your way out. And like I said, if you're watching on the replay, have any questions, please don't hesitate. Leave me a comment down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And Flat16, Jelly Duck, Steffi, Bill, man, good to see you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. And if you guys really need help with something, email me, chris@constructionkronies.com, and I always help people when they email me. So right on, guys. Take care, dudes. Bye for now, eh? Whew.